Emmerdale spoiler: Rhona trashes her house as she struggles to cope with the brutal rape by her husband Pierce. Rhona wants to be rid of her new husband. Emmerdale viewers will see Rhona on the brink of a complete breakdown this week as she struggles to come to terms with the sexual assault she suffered on her wedding day. She arrives back in Emmerdale with her rapist husband Pierce after their honeymoon, but cracks quickly begin to show. She admits to her ex Paddy that her relationship with her husband is over. But despite her determination to end things with Pierce, she struggles with her emotions following the brutal rape. She spends her first night in the house alone and she's paranoid that Pierce will come for her. She trashes her own house and destroys all the wedding presents as she wants to be rid of her violent ex. Vanessa finds the house in a state when she pops in for a chat, but will Rhona confide in her best friend? Last week, Emmerdale viewers were appalled as Pierce continued to torment Rhona. While she struggled to come to terms with the sexual attack, and decide whether she will press charges against him, Pierce tried to manipulate her again. "We had sex on our wedding day, that's all. Admittedly the play was a little rough, but we've been adventurous before. We both know it wasn't rape," he told her. "Maybe I should give you a reality lesson. Hundreds of women report rapes. Do you know what the conviction rate is? It's incredibly low." He continued, "If you report this, then you're undermining every single one of those women, of those genuine cases. Let's just say for the sake of the argument that you did report it. Well, first off, you'd need a medical examination, and let's say you went right now. Where is there any real sign of physical harm or coercion beyond what we did as a married couple, with our history? Which brings me to the tape, which was for fun. But you have to say to the unbiased eye, what did we get up to? And, if memory serves, you're as enthusiastic as I am on camera." Fans rushed to Twitter to wish a sticky ending for evil Pierce. "Can someone kill Pierce off, please?" one fan asked on Twitter. "I honestly think this storyline will end up with Rhona killing him in self-defense," another said. But Pierce doesn't realize that Rhona has already given the evidence she would need to press charges. Earlier this week, brave Rhona went to the police. She had made her way to the Woolpack, and eventually turned to go to the police, who took her to a sexual assault referral center. And fans rushed to support Rhona on Twitter. Rhona, please tell them everything. He can't get away with it again," one viewer tweeted. "Go Rhona. Get him banged up," another added. "Well done Rhonda, a very powerful, brave thing to do," another wrote. Earlier, viewers were left shocked when the wedding ended in violence. In harrowing scenes, Pierce raped Rhona after they got into a blazing row. And fans of the show rushed to Twitter to complain that the end of the episode was hard to watch. "This is harrowing and intense and very hard to watch," one viewer tweeted. "Oh God, I feel sick," another added. "This scene is awful to watch, oh my God," another disturbed viewer commented. While others commended the scenes. "Emmerdale tackles big issue so well. Time and time again it leaves me shaking with my heart in my mouth," a fan wrote. "Tonight's episode was amazing but heartbreaking at the same time. Great acting," another added. It all started when the couple left their reception to go home for Rhona's wedding present. She was shocked when he took an envelope out containing a lease on a new house. "What is this, the 1950s? You've made a life-changing decision without talking it through with me," she complained. "Don't use your son as an excuse," he countered as he accused Rhona of kissing her ex Paddy. "Don't pretend it's all in the past. I know you kissed him. You know how much you hurt me," he said. Pierce raised his voice and shouted at Rhona in a jealous rage. Seeing the necklace that Paddy gave her tipped Pierce over the edge. He pushes her to the floor and proceeds to rape her. "Pierce, I don't want this, please stop," Rhona was heard crying as the end credits rolled. Earlier in the episode, as the ceremony started, Pierce didn't think he'd be able to say "I do." After tense nuptials, the couple eventually tied the knot as planned. But after the attack, will Rhona press charges?